We're back at full strength. Kyle, we celebrated your birthday last week by getting 28 golfers to play a local municipal golf course out here. Sneaky hard golf course. They didn't have a lot of land to work with, so instead of making holes like shorter and wider, they're like, you know what? Let's just make them super narrow and try to fit 3 holes where 1 hole should go.
Yeah.
So it's just a super narrow course.
You explained that perfectly.
That was great. Eloquent.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Fullerton Golf Course.
And then
Hole 12.
Yep. And then you ended up hosting a casino night at your community clubhouse. How much did everyone walk out with? You were the house, Kyle. How much did you walk out with?
I walked out with $250 being the house.
And our min bet was how much?
Min and max was
$5.
And our max was $5.
Yep.
I loved it because we were playing blackjack. Austin was our beloved dealer, and he's like, "So what are we paying out?" We're like 6-5. He's like, "The table says 3-2." He's like, "Okay, 3-2." He's like, and then what happened, Austin?
I was like, you need some dollar chips,
Yeah,
because there was a ton of chips everywhere.
Yeah.
And they anywhere from like 500, 1,000 down to like $1 denomination. And he's like, all right, everything's just even money.
1 to 1. I was like, so if we get a blackjack 1 to 1, he's like, yes.
Because we couldn't have dollar chips.
So every chip, $100, $200, whatever, was worth $5. So every chip was $5. And you walked out with $250. I walked out with like $80. Nico?
I profited $50, I think.
Damn, you guys were so hot to only walk out with 80 and 50.
I was hot on the table. No,
I thought you guys were up like $300.
On my last, on my last hand, on my way out, I had to leave a little early. I was like, Kyle, I just these are the only chips I have. This is worth like $40. Can I just put it all right now? And I hit blackjack. Paid 1 to 1. It's fine.
That was a win for me. I mean,
that was a big way.
$20.
Big way to lead right there.
On my last hand, on my way out, blackjack. And Stin, how much did you make?
I was just dealing. I
The
didn't
whole
really,
time?
Yeah. Well, I played poker for a little bit, lost a quick 150, and
Nice.
that was it.
Okay.
tip your dealers, folks.
Yeah, I tipped my
Do
dealer.
you pay your employees?
I did, yeah.
There was no way I was being tipped at my table. I had a lot of angry customers.
Oh, yeah. We
Hey, I
were
saw
yelling
you
at
dealing, and I went to the other table.
Yeah,
I mean, you were hot, though.
I was hot.
As
Yeah,
dealer.
I could not bust.
5 carb 21s. Like,
Yeah,
it was
could not
insane.
bust.
That's so annoying.
The craziest part of the whole day, though, is probably the fact that we played as a 16 sum on the entire back nine.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
That was,
yeah.
That was
You
incredible.
know, any round with me is going to get crazy. And I'm the only dude that could have 16 people out there.
That was
And
crazy.
even think of something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so happy that
I
we
mean,
fucking
16 was great. I loved it.
I was
played
the happiest
6.
human ever.
I
Yeah.
played 6. I've never played 8, let alone 16.
16 was all the time, especially at
love-
Fullerton Golf Course.
The fact that we started off as, let's wave a group through. Then it was let's play as 8. And then I was like, you know what? Let's play 16.
Yeah. Yep.
So true.
I was
And by
down
like-
for 20.
By like the
At that
15th
point.
hole, we were waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we kept pace.
We did.
That golf course, you passed by the clubhouse like 4 times. No one said anything. They saw us and we're like, cool.
Yeah, there was like one putt at 50. I think it was like hole 15, 14.
It's right
When you're
next to the pro
right,
shop.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
looking out of the pro shop right onto that green.
Yeah.
It
No
was
one
late in
said
the day,
anything.
though. I mean,
Yeah. No,
They weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah,
It was
no
amazing.
one
Group
behind us was
us
going to finish.
Did not wait either.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
And it worked out because the last group was like a bunch of guys who weren't great golfers, would you say?
Yeah.
they were the worst
100%.
ones. Yeah.
And they were the worst golfers, and they're all really good friends with each other.
So they were.
So
I think
they're
it's
just
fine.
They had a
dicking
great
around.
time.
They
Yeah.
actually had the most fun looking
They
back
definitely
the
did.
few
They
times I
didn't
saw
care
them.
that we played a 60-something. They probably didn't even know that that's against the rules.
No.
They had no idea. I
Yeah,
also
like-
told them it was best ball, and they played as a scramble.
That's probably best.
Yeah, they had a blast. Hole 1 or hole 2, I see someone make a 6-footer. They all picked up their marks.
That's
It
awesome.
was a 2-man best ball. Oh, that's amazing. Well, happy birthday again, Kyle.
Thank you.
That
That
was
was
a
a great time.
blast.
Great time.
That was so much fun.
That was like probably the best idea you could have thought of
yeah.
for your birthday.
Really wasn't me, though. It was my girlfriend.
Who thought of that?
God
Of,
bless her.
making
Shout
it-
out,
yeah,
G.
that was great.
The tournament I thought of, the casino night, all that, I could have never thought of that up.
Yeah, that
was
was
great.
that was amazing. That was amazing.
yeah, the casino night was a hit.
Yeah. Also, our buddy, I'm not gonna say my good friend, but a local boy who I grew up with, and Jake Knapp.
Our boy.
Costa Mesa, born and raised. He moved to Arizona now.
Yeah, he's in Arizona
He's
now.
a Scottsdale native. Went to UCLA, California through and through. Wins. Nico is a very good friend of his. Caddy for him in Canada, but you also caddy for him at the Q school that I caddy for my friend at final stage.
Was that 2018? 2019?
2018.
It was right before COVID.
It was
I
right
think.
before COVID. What's funny is another gentleman who was in my group the final day was Eric Cole.
Oh, yeah.
And we were battling at like even par, and like 14 under was the cut.
Yeah,
And
they
then
went
Jake,
low that one.
Jake didn't play great either.
No, he was like 1 over for the tournament.
Yeah,
But he
yeah.
already had status. He was just playing to get more status.
He
in
was
that
he
one.
had status on the Corn Ferry at the 8 events.
Yeah, through Canada.
And he was trying a new driver that week.
Yeah, he was trying out
He was
the
like trying stuff.
Shriek. I think he was trying out the Shrixon driver. Forgot which one it was.
Yeah,
but
but I remember going in the week and he's like just trying a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah.
And then you're pretty much like, yeah, he's pretty locked up for the year, so he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you describe his game? How does he play? The telecast at one point said Valimaki plays more shots, soft, high, low, cut, draw, and Jake kind of hits stock draws. And to my knowledge, that is completely incorrect.
I would say it's a dead opposite.
I mean, just
Yeah.
watching it.
Valimaki looks like he just swung out of his ass every time and just kind of hit a draw.
And high bombs, yeah.
Yeah, and he
or
hits
not even
super
bombs,
high.
just high.
He hits it very high, so of course he has to be able to flight it here and there.
Yeah, I mean, when I caddied for him, kind of 2018.
Not Valimaki,
Yeah, not Valimaki. No.
Jake Knapp.
In 2018, I mean, he shaped it so much, and like it was honestly hard for me to like club him
Because you shape it.
Yeah, you could hit it like 30 yards shorter just by shaping it.
And he kind of had
And I think
to.
he still does that, maybe a little bit less, I believe. And then driver, I know he has like way more shots with driver now. Hits that little baby cut, that low cut.
So he's got
Loves
a
that
ton
shot.
of speed. I know he's like I saw a graphic at the Kingdom. In college, he was 133 swing speed and was flying over the Kingdom into
insane,
the road.
honestly, yeah.
And the Kingdom's into the wind. He gets like 183 to 188 ball speed. Like he's chipping him.
Yeah.
And people are like, wow, he looks so slow. How does he create that power? I'm like, it's because he's swinging like 60%.
Yeah.
And he hits
For
like
sure.
kind of my friends who play with him, they were always like, he hits a spinny ball.
Yeah.
And he's like,
It's
I like
spinny.
that. I like it ballooning. Like it stays in the fairway for me.
Yeah, he kind of
Except the last day. Didn't
Yeah,
stay
it
in
was
the fairway.
ballooning a little too much maybe the last day, but
But yeah, so Kyle, you play with him. You say he just hits. You play with him a course that's softer, Hacienda, not tour events firmness, and the greens are fairly steep. And you said he was hitting like a club shorter than you at times.
Yeah, any shot he wants. It was a par 3, hole 4 at Hacienda, 180 yards. I hit 7-iron, pin high. He gets up there, hits it pin high. I'm like, Jake, what'd you hit, 8? He said, no, 6. And I was genuinely freaked the fuck out.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, this guy can do anything he wants with a golf ball.
he could probably hit that 6-iron
230
220.
if he wants.
Especially he's playing a PXG.
Right.
Yeah, he controls his ball well.
I mean,
Really well.
So, yeah, he can really do anything he wants with a golf ball, and that's what's scary.
that's what makes it extra impressive.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He was able to take 30 yards off a PXG.
And that was fairly
He had no flyers.
He had no flowers at the PXG.
To be fair, he's got the, I think, older, I don't know if it's older, but he's got the blades.
Yeah, the second generation,
The non-
0211s, yeah.
The non-launchers.
Non-foam.
Yeah, no foam in there.
It is like a player's blade
Yeah.
club.
But you played with him not too long ago, right?
think it
That
was-
round?
This was maybe a year ago,
Okay.
and he was a +7.
That's right.
I was a 3 at the time. My course handicap went to 6, so I got 13 shots. I don't
Nice.
know what it was. Or he went to a +6. I got 12 shots, and he beat me by 13. Shot 80, shot 67 on just like a cold,
That's
miserable day.
Miserable.
Windy.
Miserable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, his game is dialed.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's
I
got
mean,
all the shots.
I really appreciate, just how he changes speed on a lot of shots.
Yeah.
it's really
it's rare
cool.
these
Yeah,
days.
it's
I
really
think.
nice.
Really
yeah.
cool.
It's rare with long hitters,
Yeah.
where that's the strength of their game to be able to have feel.
Yeah, because he never really lashes at it.
Never.
He can
No,
if
he
he wants
doesn't.
to, but
No, he never really does. Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to go more club than less club. If he's in between clubs, he likes going with that more club.
100%.
Yeah.
It really seemed like it.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about his game?
I mean, we saw it on Sunday,
Really good
but
short
his short game, yeah.
He can
his
hit a
short
lot of
game has
shots.
always been good.
I think I would characterize Jake as he has so many shots, sometimes it was a detriment to him early on.
Yeah, could be. That's a fair point.
I think so.
And now he kind of like knows his game, or he even said it on the telecast after. I think he just like really knows his game more than ever.
Yeah. And he didn't. I think when you're on the PGA Tour, you don't have to hit as many creative shots when the greens are as firm as they tend to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Seems like he's just choosing the highest percentage shot and hitting that.
Yeah.
And leans on his talent when things go awry, like we saw on Sunday.
Yeah.
And we really didn't get that much weather, so he was just able to kind of freewheel. I'm sure when we see him at the British Open this year, if he gets the British Open, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit some serious shots. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah, I could see him playing well in the British.
Yeah.
Like every year.
This is like a PGA Tour wet dream.
Yeah.
He is just a guy that they were trying to push him before, and now like it's an easy push.
Yeah,
and people love him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's
a cool guy.
first-handedly saved this week's event.
100%, yeah.
Rough event.
Even if
Rough
Finau
event.
won, I don't know if this event would have been as big of a deal.
Valamonkey or whatever his name is, I don't know, would be
He
a
sounds
tough winner.
He's a solid player, though.
He is, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I kinda like
He's 110 in the
I
world.
like him.
I believe he's a 3-time DP World Tour winner.
DP, yeah, he was rookie of the year, I think.
I kind of
He's a
like.
good player, yeah.
I kind of like his name,
Yeah.
Valimaki.
Yeah,
Sammy.
Sammy Valimaki.
He's a guy I can
Valamanky.
definitely root for coming down the stretch.
That's
Reminds me of like a Shane Lowry.
Another
Yeah.
guy that looks like he
Yeah, he
can
does
beat
seem
you
cool.
up and chug more beers than you.
Yes.
I want to have a beer
100%, yeah.
with Valimaki. For sure.
He kind of sounds like a Russian bad guy in a movie.
And looks
But
But he
like the
seems,
kind of
he
Sammy-
dude.
seems like a
Sammy
nice guy,
Valamanky.
though, too.
Oh, I'm sure he's great.
Just based on what I saw.
And Jake wins his 9th start.
Yeah.
Didn't win in the Corn Ferry Tour. Last win was August 8th, 2022 on the Canadian Tour. So he showed some nerves.
Yeah.
Were you a little nervous, Nico?
Yeah, I mean, Sunday was... He was...
Were you up to watch his Rocky start, or were you too busy throwing up because you were extremely hungover?
I didn't see the
watch it?
first, like, 2 holes.
You saw him the first 2 holes?
No, I did not.
Oh, because you were yakking?
Yeah. I was
How many drinks
just...
did you have?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
I knew when Megan left and you stayed that I was
Yeah.
getting my favorite Nico ever.
Nico was
I wanted to go to Marty's after, but no one was down.
The one time I don't want to go to
Yeah.
the local dive, Nico is down. I mean,
thanks.
I will regret that.
Thank God.
I
You
found-
weren't down, though.
I found out later on that night that he'd never been.
Yeah.
He hasn't been to Marty's.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll never go now.
I mean, Nico's
You missed your
generally.
I
chance.
missed my one
You
shot.
missed your chance.
I mean,
Take you
Nico
to my
literally lives
favorite
closer
dive bar.
to Marty's than I think you do. It's probably
It's in Orange, right?
it's actually like right in the middle of you
Like
two.
cheap drinks and you always get a show. Fight breaks out. Someone's
See,
jawing,
I don't like that anymore.
someone's jawing off at pool. No, you just stand in the distance with your $3 Coors Light. You're fine. Okay, going back to Jake though, you didn't watch the first 2 holes.
Just the first 2 holes.
So he
was
bogeys
nervy.
1. Hole 2, he hits it over the green, and I believe he's
Well, hole 2, first, he was lucky that he was in that
very true.
barren area. That ball
Yeah, I didn't see
looked,
that.
when he hit it, it looked like it was out. And he's
I
going
mean,
to.
Off the
low
tee?
left and screaming.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I saw that.
somehow
And it
just stays
flicked
in.
out, and he
Yeah.
stayed in. And that was a fairly easy shot that he actually had right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he blasts it. I mean, I don't know if he blasts it, but he hits it over the green, long left, and he's, I believe, on top of an old divot, not like on the grass. Running away from him, he's got all the nerves. He's just bogeyed 1. And he chips that ball to 4 feet and gets it up and down.
Yeah.
I was like, he's got the dog in him today.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight for it.
Yeah.
And
That was a good call by
It's
you.
short game, yeah.
Well, that third hole, that drive was.
the 3rd hole was left.
Well, I was like, wow.
That
That
was
reminded me of
left.
Tiger's knee drop, like
Yeah.
to the ground left.
That was
I did see that one.
that
yeah.
was left. Yeah.
I was
the
getting
four-
nervous.
That's when I
The 4
tuned
iron
in,
he hit?
so I was nervous.
He had 230 for that 3rd shot, hit 4 iron to 20 feet, made bogey.
Good bogue.
Exquisite.
I think it
yeah.
was a 6.
Yeah, that was honestly
it
that
6
was
iron?
like save the tournament.
Championship bogue right there.
But, I mean, the par 3 shots, his iron shots were decent, but he probably hasn't hit it. When do you think, Nico, you know him very well, when do you think's the last time he hit it that bad?
With driver or just
In general.
Oh, I mean, based on his
Must have been.
past couple years, yeah, it
Must have been since like
Had
college.
been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was able to pull out an even par round.
Yeah.
Pool.
Just pulled it
He was able
out.
to pull
Yeah,
out
pulled
an
it
even
out.
par.
He did, yeah.
What is he? First
Do
guy?
I really say it that differently?
You just say it
just
like
the-
like if you're jumping in the pool.
You
Pool.
just like really,
You really say
enunciate
pool.
I really
the,
spit on the P. Hey, I do.
No,
Anyways,
it's more
continue.
the ooh.
Anyways, continue.
But yeah.
Yeah, he probably hasn't hit that bad since college. I mean, to be fair, like Valimaki only had to shoot 4 under to force a playoff, 5 under to win. Like
Yeah.
that happens all the time. 4-shot leads are not safe on the PJ Tour.
A sick part of me thought it might have been good for him to open up 2 over through 3 because how much worse can it get from there?
That's what
You're not really. It's not really in your head
Yeah.
anymore.
for sure.
You're just gonna go out and fire away.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of guy he is too. He was. I think he said that to his caddy. Like we just hit the worst shots we could have, and we're still in this. And
He's also very.
That's where his mindset's at now.
He's very calm and collected. Like he doesn't react very much at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he never. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind
He ain't no Tyrell.
of
he
he
ain't
just
no
kind of
Tyrell.
moses around, just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going.
Yeah.
Have you talked to him since
Since
the
he
event?
won?
Yeah.
No, I texted him and then I texted his caddy. I talked to his caddy a little bit. But
Okay. All right.
Just congratulated him. But
Nice.
yeah,
Nice.
sure I'll see him eventually.
Right.
Buy him a beer, or
Yeah.
he can buy me a beer.
Yeah,
now.
he should buy you a beer. Yeah. $1.45 million. He's getting kind of semi-flamed on social media because they're like, this event sucked. There's no talent, right? And
Yeah,
which
a little
isn't
bit.
his fault. But then in the first 8 events, 3 rookies have won. And Matthew Pavon, the kid, I've already
Nick
forgotten.
Dunlap.
Nick Dunlap. His biggest story of the
The
year. I already
kid.
forgot his name. Nick Dunlap
The kid.
and Jake Knapp. And they're like, that's the talent pool. But this event has always sucked.
Yeah, that's
Live or
true.
no live. Like,
Yeah.
Even
Last
with
year,
John Rahm
it
and
was just
Tony.
Rahm and Finau.
Rahm would
John
not have
Rahm
played
didn't
this
want to
year.
win last year, so he didn't have to come back into
Exactly.
fans.
He
We
threw
talked
the
about
tournament,
that.
Yeah.
allegedly.
This
I
is
didn't
a
even see-
stepping stone event. You know.
It is.
Yeah.
And now Jake is in all the signature events.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
now he
Go
has
and
perfect.
play.
guaranteed checks
These
for the
guys
rest of
that
the year.
end up like Finau, Rahm, Colin, they
Yeah.
all win one of these.
They
before
started here.
Yeah, before
and then
they.
now they
Yeah.
don't play it.
win a-
Mayakoba.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Before they win
Fries.
a Riviera,
Right.
a Torrey.
And guys were flaming this event. I mean, the course wasn't easy.
Right.
Like, other than the guys who were way up there, the cut was fairly high. Like, guys were struggling. Like, all of my bets that I took, Emiliano Grillo shot 2 over. Screw that guy.
Yeah. Thomas Dietrich. Screw
Tommy
that
Dietrich,
guy.
he's been playing great.
Emiliano finished at like
Yeah,
minus
he
9.
did. I thought
He
actually.
was 33rd.
Oh.
I need him
did
to
he
finish
have
top
top
20.
20?
He was like 11
Hey.
to start the
Hey,
day.
head covers though.
Head covers, yeah.
What did
hit.
he? Yeah, he ended up like.
did I
Head
take?
covers,
well.
head covers T19.
Damn, I love
I was
the
trying to get
T19.
Brandon Wu top 5. He was right there. That makes bogey on 9 and 10 like everyone else did. Actually,
guys-
9 was playing under par.
You guys
mean,
remember the bet that I took?
Jaeger
South
and
Dakota?
who?
No. What was the bet that I took this week?
Jaeger.
Why did you bring up a ball?
Oh, it was Jake Knapp. Top
Jake
30.
Knapp?
Oh, yeah.
Top 30?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Top 30, even money.
Okay, honestly, for someone who's in their 9th start, for a top 30 to be even money is like pretty
Ridiculous.
impressive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
And
He's been favored actually lately in some of his matchups too.
I mean,
remember.
I mean, yeah,
Understandably.
he was trending. So
Vegas is catching on.
yeah.
Vegas is catching on. And between like, I mean, obviously Jake is a star, and hopefully it continues. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Between him, Ludwig Gobert, like the game's not in a terrible spot.
Right.
No.
It's in a pretty good spot for the future, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the West Coast swing was, I don't know, a little subpar for me.
This year has not been good.
Not great for the
Last
West
year,
Coast.
I thought no laying up things. Last year sucked too. I thought last year was
I thought it was great.
amazing.
Yeah.
John Rahm winning 3 times.
Last year was good. We had dominant figures.
Yeah.
Max Homa
Especially
winning.
the majors.
Max Homa competing. Anyways, early on in the West Coast, we saw there was just Scotty winning at the Wasted Management. I'm just going to call it that from now on.
That's
It was
good.
great.
It
This
is.
year, awful.
Yeah,
With the winners that we're getting.
Yeah,
this year has not been. It just hasn't been entertaining.
it just really isn't. And for a fringe fan, they're going to look at this and be like, you know what sucks? This.
Well,
Who the hell's Matthew Pavone? Like, you
the
know?
elevated events have been good.
They have
Pebble
they?
was awful.
TOC was good.
Yeah, Pebble wasn't great, but that was not their fault really. The
Yeah.
weather.
Was mid, yeah.
The weather just screwed them.
Yeah.
And Riv was good.
Riv was good, I guess.
Yeah, Riv was
That's
I don't know. It was
kind of
missing
where we're
something.
getting to, though, in golf, where only the elevated events are going to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shit
That's
just
fair.
because there's no full fields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to enjoy it.
You're saying like with live guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hideki.
What other elevated?
62.
American Express, I guess, was good with the kid.
The kid.
So I guess that was good.
Yeah. But I guess I bring all this up to say this is the first week I feel like I always gauge tournaments by this. Who do you want to win on the top 5? And this week, the guy we wanted to win, the whole world wanted to see win, won the tournament.
Yeah.
And I think that's
true.
That's amazing. And this week, just because of that, is a great week. And a star
Definitely
is born.
for us, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say for everyone as well.
What is this post-palm grass they keep talking about?
Paspalum.
Paspalum?
It's
It
just,
seems
I
like
don't
it sits
know.
up nice.
I know it's a nice
We should
grass.
phone in Ryan if we're talking about grass. He'll give
We
you a
should,
full
actually.
synopsis.
Should we
Like-
try that?
Or Choop.
Oh, Choop would go off on it.
I don't know if we have long enough to.
Pass
We
palm.
don't have 45 minutes.
Let me
I
call
think
Ryan.
it's like a
Call Ryan and
Bermuda
ask about
rye.
Paspalum grass.
I think
He'll
it's like
tell
a
you all
Bermuda
about it.
rye grass combo.
All right, Ryan
Don't quote
Tetrell.
me, don't at me, but I know it sits up tight. Are you calling? Who are you calling?
Ryan Tetrell.
Yes. I love the phone.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Do it again.
Your call has been
Oh,
forwarded to
shit.
an
He's locked in.
Never mind.
All right.
All right. Next story that dropped today.
The match?
Do we even need to talk about that?
That's not what I was thinking. Anthony Kim.
Oh,
Yeah.
It is official.
how about that hype video? Is that what you're going to bring up?
Yeah. Oh, I
Sorry.
wasn't going to bring that up, but
Sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Good hype video. But just,
Well, I haven't
dude,
seen the hype video yet.
You haven't seen the hype
No.
video?
Anthony Kim is back.
Anthony Kim is back.
That's insanity.
It made me feel things I've only felt when watching Tiger.
Yeah, I was just going to say
How
that.
many players are in the field for Liv?
Who
48?
gives a shit?
Yeah, Anthony
just-
Kim's
yeah.
in the field
I just want to make a bet.
There's one player in the field this week. His name is Anthony Kim
at Jeddah.
in Jeddah.
Is that how you
Does
say
he-
it?
I wanted
Jeddah,
to go.
Jeddah?
I thought I'd
Does
be
he
close
break
enough.
par
Yeah.
first round?
He's
Can we
only
bet that?
teeing it up if he thinks he can.
I say he
Like,
breaks par.
compete.
Oh, come on.
What do you mean? Come on, he's gonna go out there and shoot 79 for 3 rounds.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and get paid $400K. I think he needs
Yeah,
it.
I think that's more
Well,
likely, in my opinion.
I'd say it's under 79, but
Yeah, I
actually,
think
wait, this
79
course
is a
is
little
tough.
rough.
I think.
Guy's got a bad thumb.
He has been playing this entire time
That was wrist.
in vicious money games.
When the last time he played, how long ago do you think it was? Kyle, we'll start with you.
2014,
I'm gonna say.
So that's 10 years?
10 years.
There you go.
that's close. I'm gonna say a little earlier, 2013
2013.
or 12.
Yeah, I'm in
12.
like the. Oh, wow, 2012?
I'm gonna say 12 actually.
No, I'm going to say like 2009.
Yeah,
No.
it's actually 2012.
Yes.
12 years ago. And that's better than I thought you guys would do. 12 years ago. Where were you 12 years ago?
I was graduating high school.
Yeah, I graduated high school.
Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
that
And
is
in
crazy.
2012, I think he was 26 years old. He stepped away from the game at 26 years old.
Yeah,
Damn, retiring at 26 is nice.
I mean, it's
Whoa.
nice, but
but he has to
was
come
on-
out of retirement though.
he was on his way to becoming the next big guy in golf. I mean,
He
supposedly.
was so sick.
He was awesome. And he shot, what did he shoot, a 30 on the back nine at Augusta? Like, he was
Yeah.
well on his way, and then just,
Something like
Forgo
8
it.
birdies
I
in a
think-
row when
Yeah.
he did that.
That was 2011. That's how I guessed that he
Gotcha.
was there or played in 2012.
right. And so I'm just, I don't know. I mean, I think if he goes to his live event and the first event, he shoots 78, or first round, he shoots 78. Is that it?
All the hype is dead.
It's dead.
No,
It's dead.
No,
There's a lot of pressure.
Oh my God,
For
the
sure.
hype is so
It's not dead. It's just
I
he's
think
warming
in,
up.
He's in a great position. If he plays terrible, it's what we all expect. And if he plays great,
Yeah,
we're
he
gonna be
is.
surprised and
He's got
happy.
nothing to lose.
No offense, Liv is already more exciting than the PGA Tour. I don't think like him shooting 78 is going to change Liv still being more exciting than the PGA Tour.
He's
No,
going to be
but-
on TV way more than the guy shooting 68 that we don't know of. And we're going to watch.
And I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I brought up this Anthony Kim thing to one of my students.
Who?
Good player. This Anthony Kim thing.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, who's that?
How old was this?
And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, younger generation
16.
will have no idea who.
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
is.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
New-
us.
New
It is
golfer
us.
too. They're like, so this Anthony Kim guy, was he pretty good? And I'm just going, wait, it's been 12 years. If
Yeah.
any of these COVID golfers, they don't know who he is. Does this bring eyes to the Live Golf Tour?
I mean,
I would say yes.
yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, it does brings more eyes.
Not
but
younger
is it
eyes,
enough to like?
Push it.
Push
if he
it?
wins, I think definitely.
Yeah,
But that's
maybe.
a big
Their
if.
fan base is a younger fan base, which is us, right? We are considered
I think it's
the
a younger
younger
fan
fan
base that
base.
wasn't in golf 12 years ago.
25 to
so
35.
do kids younger than us watch Live?
No, I think it's our age that would
watch
watch
Live?
Live.
Because they're in
And
the game or
older
just right
watches
now?
PGA Tour. I think kids watch YouTube.
Oh, yeah,
I'm just a little concerned that like people don't really get the hype.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking at this being like, who the hell is this guy? Okay, I'll watch some highlights later. I
Yeah.
guess.
And I think especially if he comes out and plays poorly, like the hype is,
Yeah.
it's so gone.
Although if you watch
Is it gonna
highlights,
bring a million more eyes to the telecast?
Not a chance.
Definitely
Ooh.
not.
I just
I don't
want
know.
To
It
bring
might.
I know
50,000?
this thing right now is on fire, and I'm just dabbling a little water on it.
I just
being
don't
like,
think
"Yeah, be
AK has a million reach.
careful." I don't think so either. But you know what?
I don't know.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
If he wins, definitely
Does he have a buzz cut? Does he have long hair?
long.
Do we see a video of him on like a camel? Was that racist of me? What's out there?
Is that racist?
Jetta?
I would kill for him to.
I kind of feel like there's gonna be
enter-
some
I would
kind of
love
video
for
of him
him
being
to
on a camel.
Come to the
being
first
like-
tee on a camel.
Or just with a pet cheetah.
Oh my god.
That would be sick.
Walks in with a Louis Vuitton duffel and a pet cheetah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for AK, honestly.
I mean, they should just do something crazy like speaker out of his belt or something, golf but louder.
Like Brooks
They should go
Koepka doesn't
off.
know who he is. Probably didn't play against him, right?
No.
yeah,
You don't
actually.
think so?
No, he probably did. Brooks was in college when.
Around the same time?
Because Brooks is what, 33?
Oh, good point.
Brooks would have been 19 or
That's
Yeah.
true.
20.
That's a good point.
On
Well, I
the
mean, he
challenge
knows
tour.
who AK is for
Yeah.
sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. They didn't like
It's
grow up
kind
playing
of
with
like these younger players when Tiger's around, they're like, I don't see the hype.
None of the young
You know,
stars.
they're
on-
not intimidated by Tiger.
Or I guess
Oh.
none of the stars in
Hold up.
general.
We're getting a
Calling
call.
back.
him. Yes. Phoning in.
Mr. Tetrault.
Hey, what's up?
Really huge question here.
You're live.
How much you? Oh yeah, you're live on this podcast.
What's that?
You're on the podcast right now.
Oh God. Okay.
What's the grass that was in Mexico?
Pass column.
Paspalum. What can you tell us about Paspalum grass?
Paspalum. Are you sure about that?
Yes, they talk about it in the coverage over and over again.
You know, I think it's sticky, kind of like that Hawaii grass. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
yeah.
he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be for that kind of weather. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
Give
like
us- give us
it'd be like a kitchen sponge with like Elmer's glue drizzled all inside of it.
I don't know if it's that sticky.
That's pretty freaking sticky.
That's pretty
my guy.
sticky right there.
Yeah, sticky.
That's real sticky. All right. Well, thank you for your time. That was
Yeah, we
that's why
needed that.
called you.
That was iconic, right?
Yeah, I'm glad I could help.
Have a great night.
All right, you too. Thank you.
Elmer's glue.
It's like a Kikuya Bermuda mix, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, that's what I
I mean-
like.
oh my God.
Yeah.
He knows his grasses, dude. He's so weird about all that
He
shit.
didn't really know that though. He was
it's
making
kinda-
a guess.
It's kind of like that Hawaii grass.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true though.
That
I
is
think it
true, though. I
yeah,
could
I feel
totally
like it's
see
kind of the
that.
same.
That's
okay.
funny.
Last thing about going back to Valimaki real quick. He was punting it from off the green from everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Brad Faxon kept saying it's because it's posh pollen. What is it called?
Pass
palm.
pollen.
Pass pollen. It's like this pass pollen grass, really hard to chip out of. And Valimaki hits a chip from like left of the green on that par 5 13 that Jake
Yeah,
makes birdie.
hit like that low
and he
spinner.
hit that like
Way short.
way short
Yeah.
right, like high toe
That was
fan
that was
right.
not a great chip.
that I hit those chips constantly.
Bad feeling.
And I have the chipping yips, and I think Valimaki just has chipping yips.
Yeah, he did not chip a lot.
He didn't chip at all.
Yeah.
Whenever he had the
Yeah,
chance
they were
to
saying the
melt.
whole week he putted.
Yeah.
Does he have the yips, though, or is that just how they do it across the pond? Because they putt a
In
lot over
Finnish?
there.
He's Finnish.
He's Finnish.
It's still across the pond, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Still links.
There's a pond for sure.
Links courses, they putt.
I feel like Finland weather's worse
Yeah.
than
When
like
it's
UK
tight
I don't
like
know,
that?
though. I
They
mean,
may.
could be.
They may.
That could be part of it.
That could be part of it. I don't
He
know.
may
Just,
have the yips.
I'm just asking a question if he can chip.
I don't think
Or-
he can. But
Yeah, I just don't think he's
I
No,
don't
that
think he
chip
can.
he hit on the par 5 like 12th or something was sexy.
that one was good. But that was,
Like
that was
50
the only
yards?
one. That bunker shot on.
That was like 50 yards though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a pitch?
Pitch, chip.
Yeah.
yeah, that one was pretty good. But the bunker shot on 14?
Yeah.
That
That
was
was
shit.
bad.
That
was
looked
shit.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
like-
That was chunked.
I mean,
just-
both of them hit a horrible shot on that hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jake hit a nice wedge,
Yeah.
nice little chip
Yeah,
to like
that
3
was
feet.
beautiful.
That
Little
was kind
chip.
of like the
That was a
beginning of
big
the
chip.
end right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are back with our bets this week. This week we are playing the PGA Tour is in Florida at the Cognizant Classic. This is the 52nd running of the Cognizant Classic. Cognizant just took over this year as the title sponsor after a 41-year tenure from Honda. Fun fact about this event, only 4 players have won it more than once. Can you guys name any of those 4 players?
Rory
Tiger.
McIlroy.
False.
Tiger.
False.
What? Ernie Els.
False.
Chris Kirk.
False.
What?
Yeah, what?
Hold on now. Don't
Steve
say
Stricker.
anything.
The last person to do it
Shane Lowry.
did it in 1998.
Okay.
Greg Norman.
What?
And
Lee Jansen.
We've been watching some of this guy today.
Today? Tiger.
Tim Clark.
Harrington.
Oh, Patty.
The other
Really?
3 are Calcavecchia, Nicklaus, and Johnny Miller.
Wow.
Wow. Ball
Tell me
strikers.
Tiger didn't win this tournament twice.
Tiger never won this tournament. I don't even think Tiger ever won this tournament.
It was
No.
that.
No, he
it was
did.
the eagle putt he made.
Yeah,
on
no,
18,
that's-
but he didn't win.
He didn't win that.
didn't win?
He
Just
didn't
felt
win.
like he won.
He
could've
shot
sworn he
shot
won.
a Sunday 61 to just
Yeah.
fall short to Rory, I believe.
I remember
Yes, correct. But
that.
I thought he won
What?
well, at least once.
That's crazy.
Maybe he didn't.
This tournament has history and legacy.
Yeah, this tournament, this was
did.
one I kind of always used to look forward to as a kid.
High
But
scoring event.
high
tough
scoring
conditions.
event,
Great
yeah,
golf
long
course.
Bermuda rough.
Rough finish. Like someone could have a 2-shot lead and just lose it.
This is
Yeah,
like the
this
bear
is
trap,
the bear
right?
trap. Yeah,
Okay.
15, 16, 17, par 3, par 4, par 3.
Always an interesting finish on this golf.
You know what's
Yeah.
my core memory about this tournament?
Tiger's eagle.
Craig Perry. Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Huh?
Thinking of the
That was
players.
AP. You're
That was
thinking.
the Arnold
He
Palmer.
pulled it.
All right, never mind.
He
Edit
pulled
that
it?
out.
He hold it.
But no, my core memory is actually that Tiger cut 5-wood or 3-iron, whatever he hit to that red
Yeah, like
pin.
fighting
Yeah.
5 wood. Yeah.
Yeah.
To shoot
That was-
61.
Yeah.
All right, and the totals we have right now with our bets for the season. For the season, we've been allocating fake 1,000 every week, and I am up 1679 after head covers pulled it through for me last week.
Aaron Rye.
Nice.
Simon is still up 750 from his lone
one-time
appearance.
So jealous.
We might need him back. Josh is up 1693.
What?
Lost all $1,000 last.
Rough last week for
Rough
Josh.
last week.
Jeez.
All my guys choked it at the end. Brandon Wu, Thorbjorn Olesen, they're all right there. Emiliano Grillo,
Thornbjorn was playing well.
Ryan Fox missed the cut by a gajillion. So
Yeah.
He's been playing bad this
He
year.
played bad.
He's been playing really bad. Kyle's up 1387 this year, and
Yes.
Nico is down 1738.
But you made $12
1738.
last
Yeah.
week.
It's a big
Yeah,
win
I'm
for
a big
Nico.
winner last week. $12. Did not lose.
All right, so Josh, hit us with your bet this week.
Hit us.
I'm going first. The free bet.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've got a bunch. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me. I am going to go with. So far, we're looking here on DraftKings. They only have the top 20. And I am going to go with Eric Cole played well last year, plus 150. I'm actually going to surprise you guys. I'm going to take Daniel Berger. He had a pretty good showing a couple weeks ago. When that comes out and the top 40 bets come out, I'm going to hop on that probably in real life too. Defending champion Chris Kirk, very low on the odds. Top 20 right now, he's plus 190. So I figure I can get him at plus 140, top 30. And then last one is I'm going to take Matthew Pavon, who's way down there. His last 2 events, he won and he finished 3rd, and he hasn't played since the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And so he's hot. He's playing well. He's obviously a great player. When the top 40 odds come out, I'm probably going to take him because we don't have him much longer. And I was going to take Jake Knapp, but I'm going to leave that for one of you guys because I know his odds are way down there. It makes no sense, but those are my free bets. I have 4 of them, so.
I like those bets.
Yeah, those are
I really
solid.
do.
Yep.
I'm going to go next with mine. I'm just going to throw you guys one free bet. Matt Wallace tournament matchup over Ryo Hitsatsuni. I don't know if I butchered that, but
Matt Wallace played well last week, and I don't know who that is, so that's probably a good bet.
That sounds like a great bet.
Ryu has missed a few cuts this year.
All right.
I was looking
What a
at
matchup.
Yeah. He had a matchup against Jake last week, and he lost by 15 for the first 2 rounds. So, Nico?
Okay. JT Poston on Bermuda grass, top 20 plus 140. That
He's
is
good
free.
out of Bermuda.
Damn, I should have
That is just so
Plus
free.
140?
Plus 140, top 20.
That's
What?
pretty high.
And then
Is he sick or something?
No, those are pretty good odds. No, he's
Yeah,
got to
those
be
are
what,
really good
top
odds.
10?
yeah, he is.
Yeah, in odds.
In total odds, yeah. And then I'm going to hit one more. I'm going to go Steven Jagerbaum when the odds come out for top 30. He's at plus 190 right now, top 20. So I think I'm going to hit him at top 30, and that's pretty free.
You're just riding.
Yeah, this
Jagerbomb,
field
yeah.
used to be so much stronger than it is this week.
Yeah,
But with the
it's
new,
kind of sad.
the new PGA Tour schedule, it's shocking Rory's playing.
It is very shocking.
Yeah. He's
Like,
home.
I'm kind of
But
confused.
he didn't
about
play in it last year.
Yeah.
Very strange.
I'm happy he's playing, but
He
it's
kind
just
of
weird.
He doesn't always play this event, but sometimes plays this event.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's kinda weird.
When he does, he plays well.
He does
Yeah.
like this course.
Yeah.
I
He's
think
just-
this is a good course from par 70. It's kind of shorter.
I mean, he technically should win, but
Or I take that back. It's shorter for him. I think it actually is. There is some 500-yard par 4s, I believe.
Yeah.
yeah, it gets windy.
All right, Kyle.
You guys might be surprised with this bet here.
Is the Heath playing this week?
He's not playing this week. I don't believe. I've vehemently searched for his name, and I cannot find it. But this course is very tough. High scores win. And I believe just a generational player can come through and get a top 10. So that is Rory McIlroy plus 105.
Nice.
That's actually pretty good.
I think he'll
Yeah.
do it in his sleep, honestly.
Yeah.
He was
that's
hitting it
top
pretty
10,
well
yeah.
tonight in the match I was watching.
He almost
Yeah.
fell, so that was big.
He was hitting it nice, yeah.
If he fell, I don't know if I would have taken
He's
him.
hitting the driver well.
I mean, he always hits the driver well.
Yeah.
That's very true.
So, but yeah, I think Rory's going to add himself to that list this week of multiple winners.
Oh.
That's all you're taking?
Well, we have bad. Oh, I'm going to give my bad one too right
Well, no, I'm just saying you
now. I
guys,
got
free?
one bet. Rory McIlroy
One
top
bet?
10
Nice.
plus 105 on the safe side.
you guys are all just taking one free bet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did too.
I'm going to hammer some bad ones. Don't worry.
You only,
You only get one.
You know, I'm hosting. You can have a few bad bets.
Oh, okay.
All right, going over the bad bets. Bad bets, I didn't do a good job of going over the safe bet, but bad bet is anywhere from plus 500 or more. If you're in the plus 450 range, I think we'll allow it. But
Oh, generous.
I'll start with you, Josh. Give us your bad bet for the week.
well, I mean, if no one's going to take him, then I'm going to take Jake Knapp top 10 plus 500.
Yeah.
He's coming off a win, and he's coming off a great event at Torrey. And
I mean, coming off a win, opening with that they're going to play well is a tough one.
It is. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah. I mean, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that bet.
I think Monkey's off his back. Let the good times keep rolling.
Yeah, he's confident right now.
Freed up. Golf course is difficult.
and kind of knowing him, I think he would be a little bit frustrated and disappointed with his last round.
Yes, I agree.
And I think like as much as he's like stoked that he won,
Yeah,
I
he's
do
working.
think that-
He's working on
He
his
has a
game.
get back out
mentality
there.
of wanting to come out and
Yeah.
just doing it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it would have been different if he came back from behind, shot 61 and won. I think the fact that he kind of struggled, he even said it when in his the PG Tour, he makes them do a selfie cam thing. He was like, it was a brutal day on the course, but I was able to pull it out. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean,
think
that was such a. I mean, just to talk on that for a second, I thought that was such a good round. Even though he only shot even
For
par.
sure.
Like,
Oh,
as
yeah.
he got everything out of it.
he learned so much on what it's like to win on the PGA Tour and what
And
it
it
takes
has-
to win on the PGA Tour. I think it's going to be so beneficial for him
Fairways.
and just for anyone watching that wants to be, professional golfer, I think it's really good to see that, not every day is going to go well, and you have to be able to hold it together even when you only hit 2 fairways.
You got to make something
100%.
out of nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And he had nothing on
the tee
yesterday
for
on
sure.
Sunday.
Yeah, I have intel that they didn't overly celebrate. So
All right.
it's a good bet.
I love
It's a
that.
good bet.
I love that.
Now Josh's bet is voided.
I was gonna save that for my bad bet intel, but it's okay.
Yep.
All right, Nico, hit us with yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna one up you there and go top 5 for Jake Knapp, plus 1100.
Wow.
No one's gonna take Minwoo Lee or our boy Chan.
I don't like Minwoo this week.
I actually don't
you know
like-
what? I've been
I don't
taking
like Minwoo
Minwoo,
this
and
week.
he has just failed me. So
Yeah.
he's
I actually
dead.
don't like him
He's
this
dead
week
to me.
either. You gotta hit it pretty straight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just think he's a really high spin player with all the win this week. It's going to be kind of tough for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him for the players. I think that's it.
With all that being said, can I take my bad bet?
Kyle, hit us with yours.
Minwoo Lee, top 5.
Like knew that was coming.
Gonna slap those stingers in this win. Got that dog in him. Young player just won. He wants to taste some of that. The guy, what did he finish in the British Open? 5th or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He can play well in high level events.
And he played well at the Players too, which is similar feel to
Yes.
this. Yeah.
And that is at plus 750 for top 5. I have one more if it is allowed. I'm really stretching here, though.
Extra bet granted.
That is Bo Hostler, top 10, plus 450. Bo's been playing well. Been playing well in hard events.
So we both need Bo to step up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bet.
Come on, Bo.
I bet Bo for my free bet. One of my 4 guys.
Nice. I mean, yeah, Bo's been playing nice.
And again, he sees a fellow SoCal junior golfer win.
Yeah,
someone
that's
he's
a good
competed
point.
against. Hey, I can do that too. I've been out here for longer.
That's a good point.
Let me go show the world what I'm all about. So I think Bo mentally wants a good week this week. You give a professional athlete a little extra motivation. Sometimes it's all they need.
Yeah, Bo and Jake have played together a lot, I'm sure.
For forever,
Yeah.
I think, right? I mean,
Yeah, they
where did
have.
Bo go to college?
Texas.
Texas.
Or
So they would have
Texas.
played against one another.
same class.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they've been playing together since AJGA days. All right. With mine, I'm reaching for this pretty hard. Lanto Griffin, top 20, plus 750.
Where has Lanto been?
He hasn't been
How's he
anywhere
doing?
now that you ask, but
So you're reaching.
I'm reaching. He's a good ball striker. This is a ball striker's course. It's in the wind. There's going to be some wind this week. So if top 20 is about -5, I think I'm good.
Lanto Griffin, his highest OWGR rank was 49th. So he got
That's
into
right.
Masters and majors and stuff. What is he ranked now?
Probably 175.
Nico?
Yeah, that sounds close.
318.
That's what I was going to
Wow.
guess.
Jeez.
Did he have an injury last
I
year?
think
or
he
something
did,
like
right?
He
that?
did, yeah. He did. But
So I'm getting him
Like a
cheap.
wrist?
you're getting him cheap.
Yeah.
You're getting him
Yeah.
at value. Yeah.
I love a good value menu bet.
All right, now we're gonna allocate our money. Nico, why don't you start us out?
All right, I am going to go 450 on JT Poston, top 20, plus 140. And then 450 on Steven Yeager. Don't have the odds for top 30 yet, but for top 20, he's plus 190 right now. And then I'll do the extra 100 on my boy Jake Knapp, top 5, plus 1100.
You make it all back this week. We always
This
say
could
that,
be a
but
big week.
It's going to be a big
I
week.
feel like every time Nico bets, I'm like, he's going to be back this week.
He is going to hit a $100 bet for $4,200.
I'm so due. Yeah,
one
I'm
day.
so due.
It just, yeah,
And
it just
come
feels
right
like,
back.
Hey, I want to hit a first round leader at some point too.
I want that for you too, but I
Yeah, but we wanted more for me.
yeah, for the
give
sake
me a
of where
Jason
you're.
Day W and Nico put 500 on him.
Yeah, that
I'm
would
down
be nice.
1738. Come on.
17:30.
I was just singing.
Yeah, me too.
What's up? Hello.
You know what I mean?
You know.
All right, Josh, hit us.
All right. Well, I'm just going to split it very evenly between my 5 bets. I'm going to put $200 on Eric Cole plus 150 top 20. And then when the odds come out, I'm going to put another $200 on Daniel Berger. He's currently plus 170, which actually isn't great odds. I'm going to guess top 30 is going to be around 115. And then Matthew Pavon, when that comes out, he's at plus 210 top 20 right now. So that's going to be some good odds. So probably top 40 for that. And then Chris Kirk, he's currently plus 190 at top 20. When he comes out to top 30, he's probably around plus 150. That's going to be my other 200. My last one is Jake Knapp, top 10 plus 500. Another $200 on that.
Love that.
Ooh.
Let's go, Jake, this week. We're all making money, baby.
One of those 5 bets has to hit.
Yeah, one of them has to hit and you'll like almost break even.
Yeah.
Win $12.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
I would take that.
Just hedging them all.
Yep, exactly.
All right, Brown.
All right, I'm going Rory, top 10 plus 105 for 500.
That's actually a great bet. I feel
It
really
is,
good
yeah.
about
You
it.
know,
That's
value
pretty
bet,
free.
baby.
105.
He finishes top 10 every week.
That's
anyway.
pretty free.
Yeah.
He does it anyways, and this is a course he likes.
Yes.
I am going to go 300 on Bo Hostler plus 450 top 10 and 200 on Him Woo Lee to finish top 5 plus 750.
That's just throwing money away.
I'm going to hit all 3.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Yeah,
Either.
I don't like.
You
I mean,
have Bo.
No, I like Bo.
You don't like Him Woo?
Wait, do you have Bo top 10?
Top 10 plus 450.
Yes, yeah, I don't like that. I like
where
him
he
as like
draws
a
the
top
line.
30 or top 40,
It's
but
okay. He's going to finish 9th this week. So
I mean, yeah, he's trending.
all right, I'm going to split it down the middle with mine. 500 on Matt Wallace minus 105 and 500 on Lanto Griffin top 20 plus 750.
you put $500 on that?
I'm trying to make it all back. Or I'm
Also-
trying to take the demanding lead, actually.
I also don't love that one either.
good luck after all 3 of my bets hit this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to be leading by like 3K after this week.
Good luck when Nico hits all of his bets.
Yeah.
He's back to
Yeah.
even.
I hope
parlay for
that
$92,000.
happens. There's only one person I'm rooting for here, and it's Nico, not you two at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's going to have a $20 parlay that
The
hits for
people's champ.
$98,000.
The people's champs.
All right, guys, we are back with the leaderboard, and leaderboard is going to be our favorite top 3 swings of all time. And we're going to start off with who's ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? You look ready. Austin?
I'm going to hit
Take
you
it
with my
away.
first. This is my swing model growing up as a kid from like 2012 to probably 2018, and that is Sean O'Hare.
Sean O'Hare had a great golf
That's
swing.
a good
Great
one.
player, too.
I still have a video in my phone of Bob showing me his swing and my
The
swing
original
side by
kind of
side.
like steep to shallow, but not
Yeah.
in like an obtusely insane way.
It's like this. I have this swing from the Masters like in 2009, I think.
Ooh,
It was a
09.
Sean O'Hare
Yeah.
have like a crazy upbringing.
Yes.
Yeah, his dad or something, right?
Every round over par he shot as a junior, he'd have to run a mile. Or every amount,
stroke
every
over
stroke
par?
over par, he'd have to run a mile after his round as a junior
Oh my
player.
gosh.
That's
I would have ran a
crazy.
lot of
Yeah,
miles
I
in
would
my
have
life.
been so much thinner.
That's crazy. Yeah, I heard his dad was something else.
That's tough.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Nice.
Surprising pick.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't taken because we were talking about him.
All right, good pick. All right, I'm going to go next. My number 1 pick is just going to be so chalk.
You got
It's
it.
Tiger.
It's hilarious.
You got it.
Yeah, but it's going to be specifically 01 Tiger.
Oh, I like
Ooh.
Yeah,
that. Yeah, that was a beautiful golf
I
swing.
loved that.
That's a
The
beautiful golf
post
swing.
Olay.
Can we
swing.
pick
Yeah.
different versions and years of Tiger?
We're
I
just
think
gonna have
so.
12 different
Let's
versions.
not.
Of Tiger.
Let's try not to, but I think you could pick maybe 1 or 2 other
I mean,
ones.
I think it's 1 or 2. We
because
should
they're
pick
so
like
different.
5.
There's so many
Well,
different
let's
looking
cap
things.
the amount of Tiger picks to 2
Per or
per total.
yeah,
we
that's
say
fair.
maybe 4. Everyone gets 1.
Let's try not to, but I think if you have to do one,
I don't
Okay.
have to, but I'd like
Okay.
to honorable mention 1 if it doesn't get.
There
All right,
are
that's
Said.
fair.
there are like
We'll allow that.
thousands of other golfers in the entire
But
professional universe.
There really isn't.
yeah, there really isn't. You're right.
All right, Kyle.
This one might surprise you, a little out of left field, but for me, it's Sergio Garcia.
Great swing.
I do like that one.
Just
I,
the
for some
shallowing of the
reason-
shaft, the double pump finish, Sergio. One of my favorites.
Oh, I like the double pump.
Yeah.
His back is just twisting from all the torque.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say Kiradek.
I do
What?
like Kiradek's swing.
Why did
but
you think
I
that?
I
more
just
so
thought
like
he was
Kiradek's
gonna
game
say
than I
that.
do his
That's
swing.
just hilarious that you thought Kierdek after Bonrot. What a guy.
Just arm.
we could do this for. We could do an entire
Yeah.
podcast on
We
this.
just for
We
ages.
could, yeah. This is gonna be tough to narrow it down.
I mean, I have to, right?
Yeah.
He's considered the pioneer of the modern swing. Is now a golf instructor and probably has influenced every single major golf instructor on the planet. He's won on the tour 2 times. That is Mac O'Grady. He wanted to enter tournaments as right-handed and left-handed. Has mastered the game right-handed and left-handed, although his left-handed swing isn't as good. And he, I believe, won both tour events, hitting right-handed, putting lefty. And stories of like he would call reporters at like 2 a.m. and just talk to them, and they would fall asleep on the phone. He'd be like, "By the way, you snore." Just things like that, and would just keep talking through.
Spent $30,000 at UCLA to try and get them to cure his yips.
Yeah, yeah. One time,
Study his body inside and out.
Yeah, that's a chalk pick.
one time said when Tiger had the chipping yips for a while, especially because of that grass over at the Hero World Challenge in Bermuda. Was that in Bermuda?
Where was that?
Or but then
Bahamas.
the Bahamas. Mac said that Tiger should get Botox in his hand so he can't feel anything. That's
all time.
that's
He
the
also
kind of guy.
said
Can you imagine?
if Tiger asked him to teach him, he'd ask him for $1 billion because he said he knows he can get him to 18.
Right.
That's hilarious. He said that?
Yeah.
So that's my first
awesome.
pick. And my second pick, I have so many in my head. And I'm just going to go with Anthony Kim. The return is here.
Oh,
I thought about picking him as
Yeah,
well.
the return is here.
there's just like one thing I hate about his swing. Not hate, but just don't love. And that's why I always like not love him as much.
What is it?
He just hasn't changed enough knee flex.
Yeah.
Part of me kind of likes that.
I do
It's
too.
like Charlie
Yeah.
Charlie Wee?
Woods.
Woods.
Charlie Wee.
Charlie Wee
Charlie
kinda-
Wee
yeah, I
changes
guess he
knee
does,
flex.
yeah. He
Stack
kinda-
and tilt.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That was day one for Charlie.
Yeah. He was born
Well, I feel like
with
Charlie
no
Woods
flex
does
and-
that, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Charlie Woods doesn't.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going with the specific era for this player as well. That is Rory McIlroy.
Oh, no. What
This
era?
is what, 20...
Say 2010.
I was going to say 2011,
Dang, I was going to do
2012,
that.
back when he was winning majors by 8.
Congressional U.S. Open.
That's a little too much hook for me, but it's better than what it is now.
I was going to pick
I
2011.
think it was just like a little bit more free.
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah.
so
Or
good.
younger, lean on the talent, just whip that puppy
Yeah.
30 yards.
I loved young
And he'd
Rory.
win
yeah.
majors by 8. And I love that version of Rory McIlroy.
Damn, I was going to pick that. Good pick.
Thank you.
Is it me?
It is you.
All right, for my number 2 pick, I'm going to go with Robert Rock.
Oh, great pick.
Yeah, I just
nice.
love that
Took
swing.
down Tiger at HSBC
Took
China.
down Tiger Slayer to Abu Dhabi, I think. I think that was the tournament.
HSBC China. I think
No, it was.
Was it Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, I think it was Abu
Okay.
Dhabi.
Abu
You're
Dhabi,
right.
yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, so I mean, just its swing is so good.
There's this one swing that he makes where he hits it, and he hits it flush out of this bunker, and he
Oh,
just
yeah.
takes a deep breath. He just hits it. He's like,
Yep,
just
I know
admiring
exactly.
it in the air and hits it to like 6 feet.
Yeah, I have
And
it on
was
my
like-
phone right now.
It's like, man, he just sighed after he just cured a
He
bunker
just
shot.
knew
Like,
how
he's
good
just-
it was.
Yeah, he's just bored.
Yeah,
You have that in your phone right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so swag.
Yeah.
With that nice head of hair.
yep.
Yeah,
That guy-
just beautiful hair.
Beautiful hair.
He
I
does
hope
have a
it's
good
still
head
like
of hair.
that.
Yeah,
So-
it's shorter now.
Going back to the Mac
Still looks
thing,
good, though.
he's a big Mac guy
Mm-hmm.
and Mac O'Grady guy. And I remember watching that. We were in college. Our team at Mark Anguiano just commented on his hair. And I was like, I really like his golf swing. I really like his finish. It feels very like compact. And that was my first semi-exposure to that
Yeah.
world. And I just went like head deep into it after that.
Yeah, we both kind of did.
We kind of
right
did.
at
We
that
did it
time, yeah.
very together
Yep.
with our friend Perry.
And
And so,
Robert
yeah.
Rock was one of the reasons.
Robert Rock was a big reason. Yep.
Beautiful swing.
Beautiful swing.
One of my faves.
Great pick.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Nice squat.
Yeah.
Spacing in the knees.
Yep. I tried it for many years
All right, awesome.
because of him.
Man, I don't know where I'm going to go with this one, but
You can
When I
pick
was-
1,000 picks, right?
yeah,
This
I
one's
know.
tough.
This is chalk, but Sam Snead.
Oh, great pick.
Yeah.
Very, very chalk.
That's such
Maybe
a
the
good
model.
pick.
Kind of
Yeah.
disrespectful that we haven't to this point.
Yeah,
It
I
is
was kind of
actually,
shocked.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
he's still up
I
there.
didn't think of him, which is so ridiculous. You're right. That's pure.
Another one that I'm kind of shocked hasn't been taken, and I'm gonna throw an honorable mention here at the end too. but Ben Hogan.
Yeah, I mean that you got to
That's
take
a good
both
one. I
those.
was considering that if you didn't
And
take
my
it.
Ben
honorable
Hogan's
mention is 2012 Tiger. Surprised no one has taken that.
I like that as an honorable.
2012, yeah.
Actually, people hate on that swing. I love that swing.
I like
love
it
that
too.
swing. That's
That
when he
is-
can draw it with comfort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that.
And
golf
cut it.
He hit the 3-wood draw over the lake at the Players.
He just didn't win. He just didn't win the mass. He just didn't win a major. And
He
people.
won
Yeah.
5 times that year with that swing.
And I'm like, it's a major. Like, there is some chance to this stuff.
I
But
do think
anyways.
that might have hurt his back a little bit with that swing, but
I think
don't
it's
know.
more of the lack of sleep and the Navy SEAL training.
Well,
I
yes.
think that's the stuff
But
that
also,
hurts.
he just changed from like upright to that, like
I see.
more bent over. Like it just was
Yeah.
a big change. I
More
thought,
more tilted.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
and he hits a lot of balls, so it's gonna mess it up.
I just don't think that is a fair argument at any point unless we can
Yeah.
redo Tiger's legacy with him not doing all that stuff.
And like no matter
For
what,
sure.
golf is bad for the back.
Yeah.
You can have the most
True.
proficient, doctor approved swing that's gonna have longevity, and it's still not
Yeah.
Right.
beneficial.
We're
to
always
your back.
bent over.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's not healthy.
Yeah. And so I give that swing a pass in the health sense, just because like Tiger wasn't exactly the most healthy.
I'd even
human
use
being.
like Fred Couples for an example. He has a very healthy
Oh, that's
swing,
true.
Yeah.
back problems his whole life.
Yep.
That's a good point.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think he said it's like in his family, like it's just
Yeah.
something that goes on. Yeah.
I think I
and
heard
like
that
it's not
too.
like Tiger swinging harder in 2012 than he was in 2001.
No.
Nice.
All
Good
right,
picks. All right, my last pick is going to be Peter Thompson.
Ooh.
Good swing.
Yeah, I
Aussie?
love his swing. Yeah,
Aussie, right?
The Aussie, yes.
Yeah.
I believe.
I thought he was Canadian.
No,
he's Aussie.
Who
No,
am I thinking? It was the Canadian who's like
Mo.
No.
No,
Like,
yeah, I know
people
he-
say he's a better ball striker than Mo, and he's Canadian.
Oh man, you're not thinking of was Knutson? George Knutson?
George Newton's who I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
That was good too.
Yeah, Peter Thompson's much better.
I
swing
love
than
Peter
Newton, yeah.
Thompson. Just got some flow to it. Old school guy. You gotta look him
Shallow.
up. Yeah, look him up
Yeah.
if you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle,
Everyone's staring at me. Must be my turn.
your final
Can
pick.
you hit us with like some Sri Lankan legend?
Bon.
Could hit you
Not
with a Sri
Sri Lankan,
Lankan
though.
legend, but he hits a little too short.
give me the guy that hits it short. Yeah.
He'll
Forget
be an
that guy.
honorable mention.
What's his name? Like Me Too or something?
Yeah,
like
Mithun.
That? Mithun. Yeah.
Mithun Pereira led the tour in driving accuracy, 88% of fairways hit.
Jeez.
Like driving distance 230.
Driving distance 230. Hits hybrid into every green. I mean, absolutely smoked me when I played.
That's so sick.
No, he's
though.
a legend. I mean,
Absolute legend.
yeah.
Left field, I'm going Annika Sorenstam. Did I say that right?
What in the
I think you did.
hell?
That was
Yeah.
left field, but
That is, yeah.
that's so.
I mean,
left
that's-
field.
Elite golf swing.
Efficient.
Elite
That's not even left
player.
field. That's like in foul territory.
That's
My
I like
crazy.
your swing.
The Tiger
It was
Woods.
efficient, but like I didn't love it. Like it just.
I like the Duval, peekaboo.
I like
give me
Duval.
that.
No one picked Duval.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we could do this
I mean,
for
we could-
Yeah,
years
that's
and years
true.
and
We
years.
could
Played
do a
against
top
just
100.
the elite level of men's players and almost made the cut, hitting the ball 230 off the
Yeah.
tee.
Yeah,
Give me
her,
that anytime.
her swing did not produce a lot of speed.
Yeah,
No, but it's gonna hit the ball straight.
Yeah.
it does look like it's going straight.
Talk about someone that doesn't take a divot.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hello. She picks
man,
it.
Yeah, she picks it.
Some good picks.
these are some great picks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm just being a little bit too thematic here. I'm gonna take Seve Ballesteros.
Yes,
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
Wait.
Because-
wanted to take
Which
Seve.
Ternera, or
No, just the deep lead arm.
he's got good flow. I love the flow.
Mac O'Grady, Anthony Kim, and Seve Ballesteros.
Severiano Ballesteros.
Can't tell me there's
It's
a
a good
little bit
four-ball.
of
Is this like after Mac or before Mac?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
after Mac.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not as
So
good
it
of a
is
golfer,
perfect or
but-
certain era.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
swing
a
looked
little
much
better
better.
golfer for like a year and a half, and then just kind of got
Yeah,
too
it did look
mechanical.
good after.
It looked
after
really
Mac.
good. Still didn't hit the ball straight,
Yeah, I don't know why.
but man, he looked like he had no fear and no cares.
Oh, yeah.
and it got positionally better, and he just flung at it.
I just
Give
love
me
the flow.
swashbuckling Sevy from the parking lot
Yep.
anytime.
Yeah, I heard a story one time that like his caddy went to Mac and he's like, he's like, fix him. He's like hooking it right now. And he's like, just tell him to stand 1 inch closer. And he
Yeah.
won that week.
That's so
Nice.
cool. Actually. That's so cool.
But yeah, he just had so much athleticism to it. I hate using that term, but like he just had so much flow.
Good.
It looked good.
Just had such good flow.
Yeah.
Such
It
good
just came
flow.
like up and down so nice.
Just didn't. Yeah, great position, but also just looked like he was just not scared, and he wasn't, even though he didn't hit it straight.
Is there anyone comparable to him right now?
That's a good point. There's not much flow nowadays.
Not including the positionality of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the positions were really good.
But
Yeah.
even the flow nowadays.
Yeah.
I can't
Robert
think of
Rock
anybody.
was the closest, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind
Of
of.
modern era, I'd
Right.
say. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swings are just
Low-key,
different now.
Lanto Griffin's swing is similar.
What?
Can't say I'm very versed.
I can't see
Yeah.
that. You'd have to dive deep into
Yeah.
that for me.
That's why I picked him this week.
No, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. I was thinking of Sevy.
Yeah. I mean, I think
All
that's
right.
my pick.
And
All
that's
right.
it.
I love those.
I mean, we could do this another
We could do that so long. We could do top
20 more
100
times.
easily.
We'll probably do
Yeah.
it again.
Yeah, we will.
I'm down to do it again next week.
Yeah,
We
like
should,
part
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
I really wanted to throw Bubba Watson in there, but you guys would have just lit
I kind of
me on
like
fire.
Bubba's swing.
I would have made sure Josh edited that out.
I
Yeah,
love a
that
swing
was-
that can just hit a ball any which way they want. So
Well, Robert Garrigus.
I mean, that's every player.
Yeah, I like
I actually
Robert.
really
I like
Garrigus.
Robert.
His swing is good.
I actually
yeah.
like
His was
it.
sick.
And Garrigus bombed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the longest hitter on
His
tour.
backswing was
Straight
like
and
perfect.
long.
who's the guy that won the Arnold Palmer like every year? Martin Laird.
Tiger Woods,
Smart Laird did win it, but
8-time winner.
every year.
Other
What?
than that, it's Martin Laird.
Martin
I think
Laird
Martin
had
only
a-
won it
had a-
Golf
once.
swing.
Martin Laird had a run for like 2 years,
He
3
was
years.
hot,
where
With
he
yeah.
the
was-
white belly putter.
yeah, white belly.
The ghost?
The blade,
Ghost.
How
blade
we,
belly
uh,
Oh,
putter.
we did have a blade too.
How no one here mentioned Jay Rose? I have no idea.
I don't love.
I was
J.
gonna say
Rose.
J Rose 2012 U.S. Open
That
A
was a
little
good one.
mechanical for
with the
me.
rocket blades.
He's kind of the opposite.
2012 was nice, but
He's kind of the opposite Sevy to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not much flow in that.
Justin Rose has teetered a lot with his swing, like
Yeah.
from being like good to like not being that good. I feel like it's
His-
like always been kind of on and off.
Yeah, his is interesting. There was so many. Yeah. All right, I think that's it.
I think that's the Bad Bounce podcast.
I think it is,
think
and that
that's
was
it.
leaderboard.
And that was the leaderboard. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.